Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today, we build up my dad's Schwinn AL Comp into an EMTB, then take it for a ride with my buddy Danny. Let's get straight into it.
That's 32! Oh my God, 35! 37! Holy fuck!
You don't have to yell. Jody, you don't have to yell. We're about to see how fast it really will go. Oh! I told you I was gonna break it.
So, if you're doing this at home, you want to start with the crank removal tool first. Once you've got both cranks off, then you'll want to remove the bottom bracket. There are plenty of videos on YouTube already showing you how to do all these steps, so we're not going to repeat any of that. Now you'll want to remove the hardware from the motor itself. Then you'll want to take the motor and slide it through the bottom bracket shell, connecting it on the other side with the hardware included in the kit. Now reinstall the hardware and tighten to spec. Now install the battery mount using the included hardware and slide in the battery, making sure to lock it in before you take your first ride. Next, install the computer, select your switch and new brake levers on the handlebars and plug them into their color-coded counterparts from the motor. Next, install both crank arms, making sure to install the arm with the chain ring on the right-hand side of the bike and then run the chain around. Now, install the magnet and sensor on the chain stays and spoke respectively, making sure to adjust the sensor so the magnet passes by without actually touching it, as this can cause damage to both the sensor and or the magnet. Now, you'll want to install the pedals that you plan to use. There should be some sort of marking on the left-hand pedal indicating which one is which. Making sure to install grease on the threads, making sure that you also have the right pedal on the right side, being careful not to cross thread them as both pedals should tighten forward towards the front of the bike. Lastly, I go around and do one more bolt check to make sure everything is tight and to spec. Finish the install with zip ties, and now sit back and admire your work. So this bike will be used as a Class 2 pedelec when restricted to 20 miles an hour and throttle. A Class 3 with no throttle and no higher than 28 mile an hour speed limit. It'll also be used off-road in a non-restricted area on my dad's property. Please be sure to follow all legal guidelines when operating your e-bike. A list of classes can easily be found online. Now, it's finally time to take this thing for a ride.
Okay, so this is a pretty steep little hill right here. Like pretty darn steep, like by 8%. You can't tell on video, but we just cruised up that at 21 mile an hour in like third gear, without using any pedal power whatsoever. That was off throttle, which my dad will use a lot of. He's gonna do 5 more laps before he gets, no, he won't be tired at all. He'll just keep being running. buddy. Hey, Danny, where you at? Oh, wait a minute.
So thanks for joining us on another episode of MTB Freaks. Please like, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them below. So until next time, remember, stay on your bike.